Now on to our top story. Get ready to dig into your wallet. You might be hit with a 50% jump in your health care premiums thanks to Obamacare. A recent report shows that premiums will skyrocket a whopping 54%. That's on average. Within 5 years, they are already about $3,000 higher than they were 4 years ago. Here with a prognosis on how this will hit home and the economy is today's Money Power panel. Dr. P, he is the CEO of Vital Springs Technologies. Simon Rosenberg is former advisor to President Clinton and founder of the think tank New Democrat Network. And Doug Holtz-Eakin is former director of the Congressional Budget Office and president of the American Action Forum. Welcome to all three of you back to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. I thought this was pretty shocking because they dug in and said, if you take a look at this, in a lot of spots, it's going up by more than 50%. I've talked to folks already this year who are complaining. I mean, I heard people in the elevator complaining that their paycheck is already smaller because their health care premiums have gone up so much. Dr. P, let me start with you. Why is this happening so quickly?
A couple of reasons. One is that insurers will be faced with this whole idea of community-based rating and guaranteed issue. So ahead of the storm, they're going to have to raise premiums in terms of making up for the lost revenue. And that's a big component of that. The second component is that the dynamics of Obamacare have set in motion some element of consolidation where insurance companies and hospitals have started to coalesce, so that less choice really means less competition. And what that means is higher premiums in the individual market and really higher premiums ultimately for employers and, unfortunately, decreased reimbursement for doctors.
Doug, I mean, it's easy to see that if you say that everyone has to be covered and we're not going to charge more for pre-existing conditions, it's going to cost more. So the cost has to go somewhere. If you can't charge the people who are using the insurance, you just spread the cost evenly to everyone. So it makes sense to me that premiums would go up. Why are we seeing it now, though, when in theory Obamacare doesn't go into effect until 2014?
Well, I think what you're going to see is a much bigger sticker shock in 2014. But even now, insurers are looking at the offerings they're going to have for open enrollment periods in 2013. They're going to take place in 2014. They're doing the actuarial analysis. They're trying to build reserves for the moments when suddenly they have to cover all these expensive pre-existing conditions. And the reality is that given the additional benefits, the insurance pool that's going to have all these sick individuals in it, there are some people who just simply have to pick up the tab, and they're likely to be the younger and the healthier who previously had pretty cheap insurance, but now they're going to pay closer to the average.
Simon, when you look across the country and you try and pinpoint how it's going to impact each of us individually, you look at states like New Jersey, New York, and Vermont, where they already have laws in effect that are similar to Obamacare, and their, premiums are already about twice as high as the rest of the country. And some other states like Arizona, Arkansas, Georgia, Idaho, Iowa, Missouri, Ohio, Oklahoma, and the list goes on, they say that those rates are going to go up somewhere between 65 and 100%, according to this study that we were looking at. How do you think that gets absorbed?
Well, I think, first of all, the good news in what's happened over the last few years is that we saw last year, for example, that healthcare costs overall only went up 4%. We've now had 3 years in a row of mid-single-digit growth instead of the double-digit growth in healthcare expenditures that we were seeing year after year over the last generation. So there's some evidence that the system is beginning to get costs under control, which will hopefully help keep these premiums down. Remember, you said 50% over 5 years. That's a 10% increase over 5 years each year. That's in line with premium increases over the last 15, 20 years. So there's no actual significant increase. What we've got to see, what we don't know, is how the Obama reforms on the cost side are going to bring costs down as more people come into the system. And where I disagree with Doug a little bit is that there's going to be more unhealthy people in the system. There's going to be a lot more healthy people in the system, bringing in more revenue for these insurance companies as well. So we've got to give this reform time, I think. And I think this report was a little bit alarmist in getting ahead of the actual experience of people and businesses right now.
Well, Dr. P, I mean, you're out there in the fields having this exact experience. Would you say that we have controlled costs on the one hand, as Simon said, and would you also agree? I mean, if you see costs go up between 65 to 100% over a 5-year period, or even as we've seen $3,000 in the past 4-year period, is that sort of what we could expect under any framework whatsoever, and we should be okay with that?
First of all, I think the previous comments are completely false, and we should stop convincing the American public about this charade that costs are actually going to go down. And it really irks me that we continue to try and convince them otherwise. If in fact
I didn't say they were going to go down. I didn't say they were going to go down.
Excuse me, let Dr. P finish and then I'll let you respond. Go ahead, Dr. P.
Excuse me.
Good for you. Okay.
But healthcare costs right now, this whole idea that they've actually remained relatively flat is a complete fallacy. Let's have this conversation a year from now. People couldn't afford in high deductible plans to either pay the copayment or their fair share of what was required in order to keep their current coverage. And so, of course, you're going to see medical trends flat because most people should have been accessing the system that didn't access the system.
Okay, Simon, you want to respond to that?
There is no credible math that redoes the insurance underwriting experience. Hang on, you had your time.
Simon, go ahead and respond to that.
All I'm going to say is I didn't say that costs have gone down. I said that the last 3 years we've started to see a flattening of costs for the first time in a generation. And the second thing is that we know that there are substantial innovations and incentives built into Obamacare that hopefully over time are going to work and actually continue to flatten the cost curve. That's the whole intent of Obamacare. I think it hasn't been implemented yet. It's not fair to criticize it before it's actually happening.
Let me get Doug back in so he doesn't get ignored here. The CEO of Aetna said that the country's third largest health insurance, he is the country's third largest health insurer. He broke the silence on December 12th when he said, we are going to see some markets, insurance premiums go up by 100%. Do you think, so this is something, it's not in his interest to say this out loud, and that's why I'm highlighting this. So are you startled by this math?
No, I'm not a bit startled by the math. I mean, on a couple of fronts. I mean, first, Simon's right that national healthcare costs have slowed their growth. I'm not optimistic that'll stick. It happened in the late 90s. It went away. And when you cover as many people as we're going to, everyone who has insurance buys a third more than they did before. So there's going to be a lot of demand, and we're going to see costs go up. Second piece is, if you do the actuarial math, you have to charge some people a lot of money to make this go. And they are, as I said before, often young, often relatively healthy, and that's going to be a big sticker shock for these people. There's a third piece, which is once it happens, can those premium increases stick? That's about business models. We'll see. But they're going, as a going-in proposition, they're going to raise rates.
Okay, we got to go, guys. I'm so sorry we're out of time because you're such a great panel. Sure. I hope you'll come back and we'll do this again because this is obviously a topic that's not going away. Thanks so much.